there's 10 in here now. I'm just going to put the Outlaw Tournament 2022. It's not really going to be a match reaction. Just going to be a chilled live chat, really. Not like the Mondays where it's all like anonymous questions and I've got OBS sorted. So basically, my laptop's just an old piece of shit. And like, I've set it up. So I tried it the other night when I come on. And like, I had me recording and YouTube on. Because I was going to like, obviously do it all off my laptop and the webcam. But YouTube was like proper lagging. I called the stream like testing. And YouTube just wasn't like loading. And like, then I tried it when I went to record the first episode of TEW, like that was lagging and it was only recording me or vice versa. But it's definitely my laptop. I got it for free, so I can't complain. I'm good, mate. I'm good. I just thought I'd do a Friday night live, you know. How old is the laptop? Honestly, I don't have a clue. Do you know it's so bad, right? It's so bad that it doesn't even like pick up my Wi-Fi on its own. It's got to be plugged in via a cable. I'm wrecking the joint here. Watch me coffee. Piece of trash. Literally just got out of messenger jail like yesterday, and I've had like an influx of messages that I need to reply to. I'm not being rude. I just got mass reported. If I pass my business exam, I get a master's degree. Hey! I don't even get my head around figuring out a laptop and doing a live stream. Never mind a bloody master's degree. Oh, right. Outlaw Tournament 2022. Everything so far, obviously, other than TEW gameplay, where I obviously had to record the screen on the laptop. Like everything I do on my phone. Now I'm starting to get into it more. I'm realising it's a bit of a nightmare. There's Danny Douglas, first face on camera. Number one mod. Just wanted to say the past two Chat Chick Get Bait episodes have been my favourite. Both Hop Pop and Carl were amazing. Can't wait to see more. Hey! Right, you know what? Since you brought that up now, right? I was going to save this for the Monday's live stream talk about. I got sent in 30 questions for Carl, by the way. 2 that got sent in. And they were both complaining about my last 2 guests. They were complaining about us having Hop Pop on. And they were complaining about us having Bomber on. You can do way much better. Do so much better. And I was like, all right. Remember Dragon Izu, 20-year veteran? Bosh, how about that? I can do it all, man. I can do it all. Full of surprises. I don't know who that was, like, complaining, but do you know what I mean? Hop Pop views. I think that video is up to nearly like 500 now. 500 views. Flying. Turning into a monthly Hot Topics. First Tuesday every month. The last live was class. Yes, it was a good live. I like these lives. For now, you've got my face and you've got Rise in the background. Danny Douglas, Danny O'Doherty has got a very shiny jacket on here. Lots of D's, double denim. I've lost all my comments. Hey, when I'm Brit Deaf Logan Paul and I've got 1 million subscribers, we'll come back to these clips when I can't even work StreamYard and I've lost all my comments, you know what I mean? It's all about the build. Michael Caden, hey, Carl Bomber in the crowd for a change. And there's the guy we're talking about. Right, if you're watching along, Michael Caden's entrance. Was that the guy we're talking about who lost his finger? This way is easier for me to see the chat and look at the chat. But obviously that way is like better for YouTube. I think tonight, right, we're just going to make my life easy. And I'm just going to hold it like that. 2 ungrateful little wet wipes. I can do it all. Get anyone you want. Hammond last live was class. It was. Mr. California. Is that the Mr. California? Snap, your podcast. Love your podcast, bro. Keep doing your thing. Is that Mr. California all the way from America? Is that the one? The real one? Pazalzu, hello, Hans. Can't wait to see some more reels. Oh, man, he's a Brit Rest OG. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to catch up on the chat. And there's Alex Cologne in the ring. Oh, yeah, he's got a belter tune, or he did there. What was it again? What's the tune? It's a Tupac song. Full of negativity. If I hear anyone badmouth episodes, they are getting the teeth slapped out of their mouths. Yes! We've got Danny Douglas, number 1 mod. And we've got Lee Patrick Jones, Chief Enforcer. If you want to give me go through him. Bomber Mania, running wild. How's Smokey? Where is he? I think he's out. Dirty stop out. Little Welsh guy. The Mr. California. Huge pop. You're going to pop even more soon. Just you wait. Hey, sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. Can you pin in the comment the link to the Outlaw Cup 2022. Just the one I'm watching in the background. No biggie if not, though, mate. Tupac, So Much Pain. Yes, yes. Brought a big tune. Very big tune. You need a tech pro to help you with anything. My laptop's just like not playing the game, mate. So it's I just need to get an upgrade. I had to like reset up the live and everything. I had a right nightmare. Nearly spilled me coffee all over. Oh, dang, that replay. That's good. Like, oh, wonder who that tube hit. Bomber's here. Yeah, Bomber. Honestly, right? Yeah, this is from my heart, right? I've always liked you. But since we've done that interview and I had like a proper chat with you, like watching that death match that you did for the first time, honestly, mate, you're up there now. You'll be a regular on the podcast soon with Hot Pop if you keep going. Fanny Douglas, you need a new laptop. You got to point out the obvious call 5 minutes later. Ban him. Give him a 5-minute ban. Obama enters the chat. You know, it's 15, or it was, it's 12 now. Hit the likes, people, if you can. Apparently it helps. Can't wait to find out the mystery guest. The mystery guest. The mystery guest. The mystery guest. You know more than me. 1 second, I'm going to have to put this down. It's this. It's an advent. It's about as much use as an advent calendar in January. That laptop right now. I am not an affiliate with StreamYard, by the way. It's because I don't pay for StreamYard. I've got to apparently advertise their product and make it look like you get 10% discount off me. But it's nothing to do with me. Stanley just asked, what is the favourite championship you've won? But you want to tell him? Or shall I give him the real answer? It's got to be the European Deathmatch title. It's got to be number 1. It was yesterday, actually. I posted a picture. 833 days, 28 defences. I went down a bit of a rabbit hole, right? And I started looking across all the deathmatch titles, like all the major ones, like the GCW Ultra Violent one, the American Deathmatch title, the CZW one. I think a few more defences, like even before I hit the 1,000 days, I was clocked in as the most dominant deathmatch champion in the world, in history, ever. Correct us if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong, but I even looked into some Japanese ones, and I couldn't find anyone who come close to me. Like, yeah, I'm just here to chat shit, really, but Rise is the draw in it. Dragon Izu, yeah, so I'll tell you the story how I got Dragon Izu, because obviously a bit random, innit? Like, hold up, wait a minute, what's going on there? I only ever crossed paths with Dragon Izu very early on in my career, maybe at like some NGW shows, and maybe like a 3CW show, but that's it. Like, I can't even remember having like much of a conversation with him. Earlier in the week, he sent us a lovely message putting over the YouTube channel and everything I'm doing. Obviously a veteran, do you know what I mean? He's been around years. I said to him, I really appreciate it. And like, it's weird because like, he's not the only like veteran of the biz, like who would surprise you, like who's been messaging us just random out of nowhere, putting over the YouTube channel, which is good, you know what I mean? So I'm doing something right. And you know me, I'm just like Louis Theroux on that. So I was like, you've been around a long time, but you've got some stories. Want to jump on the podcast? He's up for it straight away. I'll record that Wednesday afternoon and then put it out Wednesday night. Alex Cologne has just beat Caden. He's getting his arm raised right now if you want to know where we are on the watch along. Hey, I didn't even see that comment there. Literally, replay Alex Cologne double stomp through tubes is what I've just seen. And there's the other replay of the same move. He's just touched your hand, I think. Did he slap you on the head there, Barber? Deathmatch title is the bomb. Do you know what? I'm proud of what I've done with that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I've made it mean something. When are we going to see you fighting in Japan? I think you do amazing over there. Hey, I'd love to go to Japan. I just need the call and the bookings and flight paid for and somewhere to stay and enough shows to make it worthwhile. You know, well, it'll definitely happen. And I've got to go to Australia. And do you know what? I had a message as well after the live on Monday. I don't think he was a Mexican guy. I feel like he was an English guy, but he lives in Mexico and he goes to like Zona 23 and that. And he much love from Mexico. And I was like, that's crazy. Like this guy is like in Mexico watching my live. Like, hey, in a swimming pool. Pain wise, nothing really. They're both nil. Don't feel it when I'm in there, brother. One of my mates thinks deathmatch is too violent, but don't mind hardcore matches. The maths isn't mathsizing. If you're classing like the difference between deathmatch and hardcore just being glass, you could have like a whole deathmatch where you just use like one light tube shot at the end, but you could have like a quote unquote hardcore match where like two guys beat the shit out of each other with like unprotected headshots for 20 minutes, and they don't use any glass or anything else other than a chair, and it's just really a hardcore match. But like, that's way more violent in reality. It's a serious question for the chat as well. Should kids watch death matches? You see kids in America, in Japan, it shows, but obviously we're restricted here. It shows anyway. That's the thing. Like when going over to America, especially in like the H2O center, and that was mad. You seen like father and sons and like uncles and like nephews and that, and like they were class, and like the uncles and the dads had it was like bring your own beer and that, and like the kids were there and that, and like a tuck shop in the corner. But now that leads us to think, do you reckon it's just because the licensing and the venues? Because obviously most deathmatch shows you're going to want a bar and you're going to want to be serving like drinks and that. So obviously that means you can't have kids in there, because you couldn't really have a deathmatch show with no bar. So would it be that my mother's ringing this? I'm on a live, mother. That means I'm going to turn my casserole off. But yeah, going back to the point, I feel like do you think over here it's more to do with the venues rather than the show? Say in America, it's fine and like touch wood, but like I haven't hit, but that's the thing, you know what I mean? If like a kid gets hit with a raggy light tube, then God, especially the way the British media is, I feel like America, it's probably a lot more crazy stuff goes on than fans getting hit with tubes. And I don't know, I think they like probably react to it different. Me and Dog are due a singles match soon, like been a while on it. Little Joe, yeah, I reckon he could, like. Is there room for that match at Evil Ways, Danny Douglas, Little fucking Joe versus Carl Barmer in a bare knuckle match, just no gimmicks, straight up brawl for all. I think with his vast martial art experience, I think we'll see another head kick knockout in favour of Little Joe. Barmer will be sleeping. Use Blackout Crew versus Lazy Town remix. Is that a thing? I've never heard that before. Lazy Town was mental though. They all looked a bit creepy. Didn't like some weird stories come out about the actors. Tubes are worse when showering afters. Nobody told me them little cuts sting like a bitch when you get a shower. That was just the hot water, that, mate. First shower. Just made it a bit colder. That's the thing as well though. Imagine like, I don't know what the vet's medical shit is like in America. Imagine like a poor little dog just getting like a tiny little cut off like a ragged bit of glass. Because I know like stitches and that are a nightmare for animals. But yeah, over here, just happy smoke. He can defend himself. Orange chair. I've got an orange chair. That's LN. Is that Lenny? Is that my bro? Is that Lenny? The guy who played Robbie Rotten had terminal cancer. When we are number one, became the hit meme. He became a all right. So that's totally my bad. He became nothing weird about him. Then he just became a legend. I totally got the wrong end of the stick there. I guess we'll go. We are number one. We are all one. This Dargo goes through all the chairs and shit on the outside. If you want to know where we are. As I say, this isn't a proper match reaction. It's just chatting shit with the boys and the gals with the wrestling on the background. You know what I mean? Friday nights. Whose idea was the light tube nunchucks? Probably Danny Douglas's. Like, I really wouldn't feel confident to claim them as my own idea. Hey, big up. This is my real life brother. My real life brother. Big up Lenny in the chat. I tell Mum to stop ringing us when I'm on live. The casserole, tell her the slow cooker's off. And if the dog's in a pram, then you've got no... Well, that's all right. If it was in a pram, because imagine that, man. I had this thing in my head, like, if I took my little Smokey to a deathmatch show, let him have a roam around, he'd definitely be coming back with, like, at least one thumbtack in the paw. Oh! You want to be careful, or we'll have another Paola Charlie Davis kid incident on my hands here. Let's not let it get too far now. We're all friends in here. I didn't even say that. Yes. Yes. Honestly, I didn't say that there. Amazing. That's why you're my enforcer. I touched his hand there. So can someone give me a timeline? Is this pre-up, post 9 fingers? Not that I'm bothered. I just want to be able to, like, you know, if it ever comes up. Have you ever touched a hand with 4 fingers? Yes or no? So Iceman's in the ring cutting a promo. Yeah, another thing, by the way, big up fucking Iceman. Big up Iceman. The amount of transformation on him. So I was watching the last one of these I did, the test run, watching ICW Rise Night 1, and he wrestled Demonto. Honestly, like that, obviously that was, what was that, 2023? Then he looks He looked older, then he looks like a new man now. Big up fucking Iceman. Looks like a new man. Amazing. I really want to get involved with Ghost Hunt, with Iceman too at some point. So my mate Alan, he loves watching all the ghost stuff on YouTube. Alan watches all Iceman's videos, and he's bad to go on a ghost hunt. I'd love to do it for content. So who wants to see a Big Lou, Iceman, and Uncle Al hunt some ghosts? I think me and Darko are long overdue a singles match, like, so this year. There's one for me, list that I haven't made. First on the list, first match for that I want for some point in 2026. Danny Darko. Ghost hunting with Iceman would be great. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I like Iceman singing me. He has one, right? I don't think anyone's heard Big Lou sing. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not bad on karaoke, you know. I'm not bad on karaoke. I used to say, well, it wasn't a joke, but I used to keep saying Iceman when he used to sing. It's like, me and you need to have a karaoke death match. And I'm like, I don't know what a karaoke death match would be. Maybe someone sings the opener, or maybe we sing a song each first, have a death match, and then sing a song each after, or maybe a duet to finish where we're covered in blood. But basically, I would open up with Vanessa Carlton, 1,000 Miles, crowd pleaser, do you know what I mean? And then I would send everyone home, not a dry eye in the house. Frank Sinatra, My Way. I'll 90 in the chat, hit the likes, people. Hope everyone's having fun. Definitely do a ghost hunt. Oh, love from Pakistan. I want to recommend you to listen to one song right now. You love it. Well, unfortunately, I'm in the middle of watching Rise Outlaw Tournament 2022. So I can't really interrupt the scheduled programming. But I appreciate the love all the way from Pakistan. And if you tell me the song, I'll write it down in my trusty notebook. Look at that, it's got LouTube written on. Plan all my videos in here. Some of them make it, some of them don't. Love from Pakistan. What, is there much of a wrestling scene in Pakistan? What is a 9-knuckle shuffle? How many Joes, man? How many fucking Joes? Little fucking Joe, big fucking Joe, cardboard box, little Joe, big fish, little Joe, and Joe Rage. No more Joes. I'm glad that said Singapore Canes. Jesus, I worried there. I'd love a karaoke death match. 2 weeks till next show. Yeehaw! You know what that means? 2 weeks till more reels! Legit, there is a medium Joe. Shut up, man, is there? Shut up, man. Enough fucking Joes to have a fucking Joe Rumble. You'd only need like 6, really, do you know what I mean? Reels incoming, big dog. Love the reels. Do you know what? Don't appreciate the reels until they aren't here. January's been quiet. I miss the reels. Big love for Pizzazo. I'm getting close to the mic. It's 10:10, and I'm missing Pizzazo's reels. I honestly feel like I could do an hour radio show like that and not get bored. How did you come up with the Judas thing? I don't feel I can claim that either. I feel like something to do with a crowd. Not at this show, but at this venue. Or maybe it was at this show when I turned heel and BTT formed. Sure, it was like the crowd was shouting, "Dirty Geordie bastard." The story in the Bible is Judas stabbed Jesus in the back. I stabbed the Outlaws in the back. I'm a dirty Geordie bastard. I'm a dirty Geordie Judas. Orange chair gets swung and a miss. I can't claim that either. I can't claim any of this shit that I do. Medium Joe is a bit stinky. Have I came across Medium Joe before? But because they're in this chat, because they're in the red zone down Norwich. Talked about this before. I'm very easily distracted. I want to start doing the auditing, but not like Charlie Veach and DJ Media and that, and not those ones who go looking for it. Me and Big Al go walking around the tune, painted in a good light. Do you know what I mean? But imagine marching into the red zone with body cams on, going live in Norwich City Centre and seeing what happens. Actual wrist tapes to you? Yeah, I do actually. I do. I've got white wrist tape, black wrist tape, orange wrist tape, and red wrist tape. And I've got some pink wrist tape. It's the tisms, and I need them to match all my gear. I just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have the choice. I'm 3 minutes behind. Filling in, Peter, who you filling in? Craig David. The ring, he's just been touched by potentially 4 fingers. Fucking hell, 4 fingers, man. Does he have 4 fingers there? Can anyone fill us in the chat? There's so many Joes. Do you think it was a Joe who did the toilet noshing? This fucking toilet noshing, man. Honestly. Can't believe that. Like, I don't know what was going on in my life at that period of time, but when that story did the rounds, It's went way over my head. There's something wrestling. Can we please have you to stand? Detective Lou, live on a Friday night. Smell of noshing in Vine's toilet. So is Medium Joe one of the noshers? Is that what we're saying here? Let's just cut to the chase, people. I've never forgiven Jack Bennett for telling me the Kumite toilet story. Did you send us a voice note on it the other day, Peter? When I asked you to fill us in, and I don't think I've listened to it. What about the guy who got stung while Akon was singing that song? Stiffest opponent. No one really jumps to mind, right? I'm hard as fuck, you know what I mean? What? Luke King Shaw was getting noshed in the toilet at Kumite. See the defendant? Not guilty of toilet noshing. Calm down in the back of the court there. He's being let off. You sit down there. It was in front of us the whole time. If I had brains, I'd fucking be dangerous. Rumour has it the noshers had long hair and have been kicked in the face by an American wrestler in Liverpool. What? Whatever you do in your free time is up to you. You called the American wrestler a slur, I believe. He still works for a Welsh promotion called Exist Pro. Do you reckon he's blocked all? Noshing. I'll explain it to you next time I see you, mate. I'd rather stick my willy in a blender than hear Carl and Croc do commentary. I don't know, mate. Honestly. It's crazy, isn't it? I enjoy the community. It's a good community, it's like going to be like the dark side of wrestling on YouTube. We're going to be like a cult.